Talk to your doctor before watching Brightside Masks RPG. Side effects will include strong language, violence/gore, and mature/sensitive topics. Please review these with your doctor before enjoying the show. Brightside, a remedy to escape from reality.
Most of the mess is kind of cleared up. We're gonna use our imaginations to say fires are out. We've got all the bots sort of in a big fat messy pile. Everybody seems to be taking a little bit of a break. Raji's glaring at Newbie.
Oh yes, I'm sure like everybody hates Newbie at this point.
Hi, Newbie. Sorry I threw you kind of hard there. You okay?
Don't bother.
I'm glad you could save yourself.
He just gives us the death glare.
Okay. Sam walks away.
You hear this obnoxious, wacky dude ordering the robots to take Jimmy's dead-ass body away while talking to these individuals like, oh yes, I think I saw the one you were looking for. Sort of points in y'all's direction. And these two figures are making a beeline for you. What do you do?
Wait, for who?
For Newbie.
Okay.
Oh god
By the way.
damn it.
I look over at Raven and I'm like, you want to have some fun?
Oh,
I mean,
no.
I'm already having a great time. We might as well.
Have the portal like farther down this street, and then I'm gonna throw the other one underneath. Let me have one thing.
Don't fill me out.
Y'all see these two, like, scary-looking soldier people coming over, and you're just like, oh, time to shine. Except I don't shine. So you just make a dark-ass portal underneath these two bimbos, and these two bimbos go, whoop, right over here.
Oh no.
And you guys just sort of get, like, boosted out, land back on the pavement, and was just like, looks up from their phone like, hey, yo, what the fuck? And looks around.
Newbie takes this as a good advantage to just pretty much bolt the fuck out of here.
Oh, you're gonna
He's like,
leave?
"All right,
Okay.
peace."
These two make it over here right before that happens, and they're looking around. Looking at you, Sylvia, they ask,
Where is Charles Darby Newton?
Oh god.
Full name. Look at them. I'm gonna go. I mean, I don't know. Why don't you look up your ass? You might find him there. Sophia does not care.
Sylvia, I'm gonna say right now, you just made the worst possible choice of your life. Helmet comes off.
Oh no.
Okay.
Sylvia does not care.
I'll ask you one more time.
Oh my god.
Where
Oh
is my son?
Oh my god.
Anyone? She's looking at the group. Oh, yikes.
Sam just like walks away over
my
here,
God.
just casually.
Sylvia's just like, I don't care.
Reggie's like, oh, hey, Amari, you look hurt. Let's go this way.
Amari was
Yo.
literally sitting down trying to like get a breath because of what all was happening. Like,
You're on your own, Sylvia.
Everybody is
Everybody
just
except for
distant.
Piss Boy. Piss Boy, whose
Oh,
name is
no.
Hopper. That's not actually Piss Boy.
call him this boy.
Ma'am, I think it's very important that you know that these are Brightside students. So these kids are villains, and they just sent your kid through some scary-looking portal, and he could be in the depths of hell for all we know. So I suggest we
Oh my
apprehend them,
God.
because they also knocked my teammate out of the sky. Sort of turns and looks at you, and she's like, is that true?
I think I'm gonna reach over, grab Raven's hand. I'm gonna look at this woman, and I'm gonna be like, what you gonna do about it? And then I'm gonna make a portal beneath the two of us, and then make the adjoining portal up north, and then, like, we're gonna book it. We're gonna run.
Oh my god.
Everybody's
Alright,
in.
give me another freak roll. So glad Newbie got out of there. Oh!
The
I'm not gonna
universe,
tell
I
you
control
where
all.
you ended up, but you went somewhere, and we'll come back to that momentarily.
We're gone, though.
You're gone! You just, nobody's gonna
Just-
know where you are!
You just don't know where you go. It's a
All
surprise.
according to
I
plan.
mean, it looks really cool. You guys just go, like, into this dark, like, scary-ass portal, and then you vanish, and it's just like, where did they go? What? I hate villains, man! Oh my god! Just sort of, like, shakes her head, and she's just like, well, keep looking. This character just sort of, like, claps her hands, and she's like, that was wonderful work, everyone. I am very proud. I know none of you, but I'm proud of you. You're very young to be out here on the front lines, but it's Halcyon.
Well, we gotta do what we gotta do, right, Sam?
Yeah, hi. Earlier we found your cat and like, not to put too fine a point on it, but like, who are you?
Oh,
I'm just curious.
I'm Vigor
I read
Mortis.
Memories and you were in it.
And that's not
Oh,
Rigor
that sounds
Mortis.
painful.
It's Vigor Mortis. I'm a necromancer. It's a whole thing.
Oh.
I'm one in touch with spirits. I noticed quite a few important spirits were unfortunately drawn into the spirit gem, and I have released them, so hopefully they will be back where they should be. Haven't had the chance to actually interact with one of the stones, so that was quite fun, but they should be safe. I gave the artifacts to the gorgeous one. She waves her hand. Oh, speaking of, I think we were supposed to go back there.
I don't think this is over. Mari's been like mostly staring at the ground up until now, like they were trying to get a quick rest out of anything because of all the shit that just happened. They expended some power. We should head to the beach. Something's gonna happen still, I think.
I think they're trying to get the rest of the souls out of the artifact. Hopefully that'll put an end to this mess.
See something?
No,
Frey swings overhead, sobbing.
Tears fall down like it's raining for a moment. Oh.
Huh.
Oh, I gotta love Halcyon. Onward, children. Come on, Spookums. Luce is still over here like, yeah, so like, what the fuck? And that's just like scene cuts. So y'all show up on the beach. Lots of different groups. You kind of hear Miranda talking to these guys, just sort of pointing them off in different directions, and they obey and they listen and they're moving. She just sort of looks at these two and she's like, no, I can assure you, I can find him. You have my word. And these two nod. You hear these three sort of chatting up. It's kind of funny. These guys don't interact often, but they're kind of the under heroes. Like, they're heroes, but they're definitely not as well known. I knew we would prevail! And he's just sort of like being obnoxious, and Oriel's just like, it's been a while since I put the suit on. It brings back a lot of memories, to say the least. Sub-Zero's just sort of like, I feel like I could have done more. It's been so long. I had to make a quick trip to the hospital and then back, and by the time I came back, you guys were already done. This guy's over here talking to Tsunami. That should be everything. I believe a few of the guard are still in our care, but as soon as they're well enough, we will send them home. Thank you for your aid, and I hope we were able to help us just as much, if not more. Yeah, this is the whole ass king of the Joshua, and he just sort of nods. And they go back in the water. You have this group over here. They seem to only have one artifact left. But, the sparks aren't looking so good. They look pretty tuckered out. And then you get this strange group over here.
You see Headless Harold? It's obviously not Halloween, so he wasn't very helpful in this fight. And that's okay. He did his best, but he's obviously struggling.
Virtue just sort of like speaks up and she's just like,
That was excellent work. It's been a while.
and Nick wasn't the only one that got fucked up aside from the Herald of Ponds. To twist how Toby usually just gets really tired, Enigma just gets whack. Like, he just gets loopy. So he's kind of like hanging on to Killswitch's shoulder, making utter nonsense, like spinning around and being like, life is a bowl of cereal and we're the spoons. Killswitch is just like, shut up, shut up. He's just so embarrassed right now. I don't do this sort of thing normally. Can't say that I'm not jealous you stole the show, but that giant thing, I wish I had more giant things to control, but it's fine. I'm not upset. Good, I thought you were upset! And Nicholas says, Killswitch just freaking covers his mouth. I'm gonna take him somewhere else. They're backing up. Meanwhile, you guys are walking along the beach. Miss Mortis is sort of leading the way.
Are all the artifacts safe?
Yeah, they've it's all... he's holding his head. It's all in here. There's just one.
Alright.
Gonna get all the souls out, and we're just gonna destroy it. Like we did the others.
No, Amari like immediately panics. No, don't. It's gonna hurt them.
No, we're gonna get him out
You can't
first.
destroy it.
I know there's a lot in there. I can feel it.
Yeah, and that makes it more dangerous. You know what? You guys look tired. I got it. It's fine.
No.
Amari like tries to.
He holds it up. You might be on your way to being a hero, but you're not even remotely ready for something like this.
I can do something. Come on.
Perhaps there is a way we can combine all of our powers. Well, wasn't your best idea yet, Mr. Spark, but I'm sure we can get them all out of there safely. He sort of corrals her.
Amari like freezes and like whips around like, what? I can handle it. It's fine. We can't destroy that thing, though. I've seen what happens when that thing gets destroyed. It's not gonna be good.
Huh. Whiplash is just sort of like, yeah, I'm just gonna... And he takes a giant, like, whoop, step back. Cosmo sort of coming over like...
No. Please, have more faith in Amari. I know I do.
Looking at Red Spark like, please. If all of them are in there, we gotta make sure they don't get hurt.
The idea is, Miss Mortis claps her hands, to move them out. That is all.
Yeah. As soon as Amari like gets a hold of it, they're gonna try and like see how everyone's doing. It's gonna be a lot of voices. They're gonna be overwhelmed as fuck.
Focus in. You're just trying to listen to maybe one or two different kinds of voices. It's really, really difficult to make out anything.
Is there like any distress feeling in there? Like
Definitely, it's pretty overcrowded. Are you gonna mark a condition or is it gonna be unstable or temporary?
condition.
Amari?
Huh! Amari like literally like physically flinches back and sees someone. But what? Literally, what are you doing here?
It's a long story.
Yeah, and I think it can wait. You need to get out of here. We're gonna try and get everybody out. Souls need to get away from this place. You especially. You need to go.
Can't do that.
Why?
Left you before. And I don't intend on doing that again. Gonna be here for you. I need you to trust me. That's the one mistake I always made, was not being there for the ones I love, and I'm not making that mistake again, especially with you. So I'm gonna stay here, no matter what.
Look, is now a good time? I don't want...
If now isn't a
I don't
good
want you to
time,
get
when is it
hurt.
ever
I don't
going
want-
to be?
Fine. We gotta get them out of here. Fast.
Do what I can.
Yeah, guess what? You're gonna get a
Careful.
+1 on the next thing you're gonna have to do, which is get these souls out! Haha, let's go!
Haha! Go!
Ooh, okay.
Free burn! Gimme! I have a plan. Don't worry.
Okay.
Plan is cheat code. I'm gonna use overcharge. I can't do this.
Yeah, I would highly suggest that.
I could risk it for a biscuit, but like, no. A 16 in my masks campaign? What do you mean?
These useless boys, each rolled 6s. Miss Mortis rolled a 7, so she's the only one helping you.
Wow.
So, with this support you didn't know you, like, needed from two individuals on completely different spectrums. Somebody who you knew and miss every day. Someone who you didn't know you needed to know and never met before. You're stuck between the living and the dead.
Mario like closes their eyes and focuses in really, really hard. A half of them has not gone into the artifact, but is definitely trying to project there, and amidst all the chaos is trying to have a voice and have it be heard that it'll be fine, and they're gonna get them out of there. They call out. On the outside, their light is a little bit dimmer, but it's still glowing. Kind of a purplish color, actually. They call out.
And they listen. They start to exit. There's like this big, huge, like wave that only you and Mortis can see. That is just the flow of spirits, like a chill through the air, as you guys just work together in this silent harmony, speaking a language that literally no one else can speak. And yeah, you guys did it. Once it's just sort of drained, she looks at you. Huh.
Once Amari breaks contact with it, gasps and steps back a second, still with the artifact in their hand, just like, all right, I think we're good. They're gone.
That was impressive. Very impressive. I've never met anybody else who could do such a thing.
I haven't met much like me either. There ghosts all over the beach. We gotta make sure that they're going in the right direction, away from here.
Oh, yes, you do have a point. Yeah, we gotta... No, I have a lot of work to do. I think you've done quite enough.
Yeah, if you can see ghosts, just make sure that they can find their way. It clicks with them, like, right at that moment. All of the voices that were back at the lab. Oh boy. They have a lot to fix. I've got a lot to fix. We're not done yet.
I see. Let me cross paths again. I'll be here trying to get these lousy spirits along. Thank you for your help. You have influence.
Hell yeah, baby!
Over Vigor Mortis.
Hey, just so that I remember in the future, what's your name?
Vigor Mortis.
Mari nods and starts making their way down this way, and they kind of actually look back at Floyd like, we should probably just go.
Well, I found you for a reason. I needed to tell you something.
Can you tell me on the way?
Amari, I found your mother.
Stop. What? there's like so many things going through their head right now. They're like trying to piece together what the most rational thing to do is. They're scared. They're not mad. They just got over doing this whole thing. They're like breathing hard. They're just, what am I supposed to do about it? What? I can't.
Know
She's.
where I've been. I've been looking for her and trying to do what's right.
That's what you were doing? Amari like literally holds their head in their hands like, God, I want to be so mad at you right now, but everything else is happening. I can't focus. It just, they're taking pretty heavy breaths, but they're like, just.
At this point, it's hard to see him anymore. Everything's getting a little bit foggy. You wanted to mark a condition. I'm not gonna be mad.
Let's go with the condition that makes sense. Angry.
Yeah!
They're like radiating literally right now.
So, yeah, we kicked butt, didn't we?
Oh yeah, it was the time of my life! Wyatt sort of bounces up. Never been able to punch something before. Can you believe this was my first fight? Yeah, it was pretty
Was it your
impressive.
first fight, too?
Oh no. Josie says, her hands behind her head. It was pretty good for your first time. You only got hit once. Yep, only once, and that was it.
And you're perfectly fine. You're not hurt or anything.
I can't feel anymore. She just says kind of ominously.
Shouldn't you get that checked out?
He puts up a finger like with a smile, and then it just sort of goes and like turns into a frown.
Oh wait, that's right. They're robots. I'm an idiot. What I mean is, I think I might be able to get you to feel something again. Maybe you're like a little bit stiff. I might have some oil that could help, loosen your joints a little bit.
That does sound quite enticing. Perhaps after all this crazy, dramatic stuff calms down, I would like to try your oil.
You see Connor just going through this massive coat of supplies he always keeps.
Ooh.
Here it is. Get me a container of oil. Just go ahead and...
I have no idea what is happening. Is this a custom?
Well, I mean... I just thought it could help.
What a moment.
How do you feel
What an
now?
occasion. If I could cry, I would. Josie's rolling her eyes. Oh, no, you stay away from me.
I'm not sick. Just letting you know. I'm actually cured today. But seriously though, your brother's weird.
Oh yeah, you don't have to be the first one to tell me that. But he's harmless. He's really great.
Did that help you at all?
It should be noted that Wyatt's spine and arms and legs are made of springs. So now he's just sort of like bouncing up and down, like wiggling his arms and being like, "Whoa, wow, I feel energized. This is, whoa, like this. This is amazing. What an invention. You must be some sort of genius."
I mean, I had a lot of free time, but glad you like it.
I am very impressed. Wow.
Hey, why are you guys here at Brightside anyway?
Well, it's a little complicated. Oh, that's right. You use different names for whatever reason. The one Dr. Cosmo, she is taking over as our parental guardian, while ours is out of commission. So we are here.
Commission?
Because she is here, and this is her place of origin. Smiling at you.
What do you mean by out of commission? Did something happen to your parents?
Josie sort of like gets a serious look, sort of shuts down, and is like, "We don't talk about it."
I am tempted to.
Oh god. You're gonna pierce the mask? Do it, pierce the mask.
Good
No, it's- I got a hit.
Cool, so you get to ask one of these questions. What are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How can I get your character to blank? How can I gain influence over you?
What are you really planning?
Well, you see, we don't know where our father is, and we haven't known for quite some time. Our hopes is that we can search for him, because they assume he was last seen on Earth, and we've never been to Earth before. We're hoping to search and try and find him. But don't tell that to Dr. Cosmo, because she doesn't want us involved. But she's kind of not doing the best job at finding him, so we gotta take matters into our own hands sometimes.
Okay, why is Dr. Cosmo concerned about your father?
Oh, they're even more complicated. He's like putting his fingers together like really quickly, like tapping them like nervously. Josie just sort of shakes her head. She's like, "Oh my god, they were like in love. It's a whole thing."
Really?
Yeah.
Dr. Cosmo and your father were in love?
Yeah.
Connor's having a hard time wrapping his head around a robot and a human, being in love, especially because Connor has like this hatred of robots, as you know. And it's weird enough that he's willing to talk to these two, but he's just like having a hard time wrapping his.
Damn. That's some character growth. I love that. Hi, Sam.
Hi. I do feel bad about earlier, and I'm sorry I acted brashly, but takes a sigh. I want to know more about what you guys are after when it comes to Noob. Because there was a point in time in which I believed that maybe he wasn't all that good, but recently he's been doing not a bad job at convincing me maybe he isn't all that bad. I don't know, I'm kind of conflicted. When we were in the city, there were people looking for Newbie, and they seemed kind of desperate, and I don't know why. I'm sorry I broke your trust and made you angry. I value you as a friend, and if there is something going on with Newbie that is unsavory, I'm willing to help you any way I can. But I need to know more. I'd like to try and...
Oh god, you're gonna pierce the mask? Okay. Okay. Oh, I've been waiting for this.
Come on, roll well, because I need this. Cool, 11.
Yeah, okay. Wow, actually.
Hell yeah.
On a 10 plus, you get to ask 3. What are you really planning? What do you want me to do? What do you intend to do? How to get your character to blank? How can I gain influence over you?
Definitely the first two. How can I get your character to let me help them? How do I join your team?
The whole time you're talking, she hasn't been looking at you. You see her, like, very sleight of hand turn off a device that she's had under the other side of her ear that's not visible. And she looks at you very seriously. Listen, I am a root spy, and you can't tell anyone this.
As in, you're spying for Root? or
For
on
Root.
Cool.
Ooh, super spicy. Ooh.
It's kind of my mission to make sure our tech doesn't get into the wrong hands. And Newbie is definitely on the list of wrong hands.
Ooh. Cool.
Keep low. Keep an eye on him. Whatever he gets his hands on, get it away from him, get it back to us.
Onto me.
They are on you.
I'm so glad.
While
I
you
ran.
deliberately handed him something of ours. And that's gonna take some time for me to get over. I'm not entirely blaming you. I didn't tell you the full truth. So, it's not your fault. But, to make it up to me, I need it back.
Right. I can do that.
I want to trust you.
The good news is, I think now that I have given him that little piece of tech, I think he trusts. So if we need to, like, maybe put, like, some sort of, like, gadget on him to keep track of him,
That would be...
maybe I can...
That would be good. He kind of bugs anything else that we've tried. He's a little too smart for his own good. Where did Sylvia end up? You're here. You land on the target.
What?
Little rug you have in your bedroom. You sort of escape the scary looking root people in like a moment of like, haha! And then you land here and it's like, well, this is not where I wanted to be, but okay. So
I popped my mask off and I was like, dude, I've been practicing this! I didn't do it on purpose, dude!
yo, I think I just like, did we like phase through the floor? I feel like I can just taste carpet. That was really cool though!
I know! I kind of like in the moment, kind of like wrap my arms around Raven and I start being like, yeah! Credo, sorry, I didn't ask for initiating. That was
It's a celebratory moment, it's fine. Oh man, we must have looked so cool. We just completely disappeared.
I know. Like one moment we were there, and then just poof, we just dissolved into darkness, and it's like, whoa, oh, they're gonna tell such stories. We're infamous now.
As you guys are making a huge ass ruckus, your dad hears that, opens the door quickly, and then goes, oh shit, and then closes it, and then knocks, and then opens it. Cracks open the door, and he's just like,
Great.
honey?
Dad! And I kind of like go up to the door. Dad, you should have seen it. It was so cool. Like there were these things. There was just like giant robots that came out of the ocean.
Sophie.
What?
You gotta keep it down. You kind of get the vibe that something's kind of wrong. just by the look on his face. Your dad's not doing too well. He needs quiet. So, if you don't use your powers for a really long time, sometimes that comes back to bite you. And he's getting bit pretty hard.
So is it like a thing where he just
He's
can't?
sick? No, like, don't worry. Like, it's gonna be fine. You can tell it's not gonna be fine. It's not gonna be fine at all.
Is it a thing where it's like he's just gonna like just get sick and like lose the ability to just do power stuff? Or is it like he's not gonna get better and then he's just going to not anymore?
I don't know. Can't really get help because they don't help us.
If we make him.
We could, but there's something else that's he's fidgeting like a lot, and like you've never seen your dad's kind of like that, where they're fragile, like where they're quiet, where they're not confident, and it's really weird and really worrying. But there's a lot of reasons we can't get help, and we can't make them help.
I mean, they don't know who you guys are. They don't know what you guys were.
Remember how we would tell you the story of our greatest accomplishment, and how nobody ever found out? The grand heist of Halcyon.
Oh, yeah,
That one.
that.
Well, other than you, yes, you are our greatest accomplishment. We love you very much. He goes,
I kind of look back at Raven and I'm like, yeah.
worrying about possibly finding out, and that could put you in danger. So we're a little stuck, but we're a family. We're gonna get through it. I've been doing what I could to help him, but I don't know if seeing you might help him. You seem to be the only thing that gets to his dark little heart sometimes. Not at all jealous. But you're his baby girl, so you should come see him.
Awkwardly look back at Raven like, Ari, I don't really know what, I don't want to kick you out, but
Raven's just sort of like, no, it sounds really important. I'll probably just call my dad and let him know I'm okay while you...
Yeah, you do that, I'll be back, and we can, maybe we can, like, do our, like, loud and rambunctious celebratory, like, so more or less gloomy. Later.
Right. I hope everything's okay.
And me too, but I mean, they're my dads. They're the coolest ever. They're gonna bounce back. They always do. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Just kind of awkwardly, like, walk into the room after following Dad.
Probably one of the first times you've seen him where he hasn't had his scars covered up.
How long has he had those?
Long story. Let me just say, there's a reason why I hate Golden Light with a burning passion.
Oh yeah, she's annoying.
She's gotten us good a couple times.
Well, I'll let you know. I got her pretty good today. It was we kind of showed her a thing or two.
That's good news. Aiden's sort of like covering his head like, oh, shut up. Can you just please be quiet?
I'm speaking quietly, Dad. And I'm like leaning on the side of the bed being like, Dad, Dad.
Yes,
Dad,
honey?
I saved the city.
What? He looks so... Sylvia, we've been over this so many times. That's not what we do.
See, here was my logic, though. I saved the city, so I can later conquer it, you know? Kind of gave ourselves a rep, me and Raven, that it's like, we're tough. We're tough when we don't take no gumption from no one, and if anyone gets in our way, we just... And I kind of like do the thing where I like smack my hand against my hand and be like, oh, like, you know?
Yeah. You're doing a good job. I'm proud of you.
How long has this, and I kind of just pointed like him and the bed, and been happening?
A long time. I have pretty intense powers, and, well, I haven't been using them. Being retired and all, and I've been feeling it coming on, but I just ignored it, and now it's kind of unbearable. It just feels like my head's gonna split open.
Is it a thing that you just like, you need to use it just like once and then you'll feel better?
I don't know. But if I did something, you would have, both of you would have to go very far away. I wouldn't want to hurt you.
Well, see, here's the thing. It's like, I know that your powers do stuff to, like, minds and memories and things like that. What if you just, like, used it on me and made me, like, forget, I don't know, like my favorite cereal, or made me forget my favorite color, or something like that. Just because if you need to just use it just to make yourself feel better, then, I mean, I don't have to remember what my favorite color is. Like, is that really that important?
I would never do that to you. I would never hurt you.
But, I mean, if I'm asking for it.
No. I'd rather sit here and rot.
I say bullcrap to that because you're my dad, and I don't give you permission to rot, like, at all. You can't.
He chuckles at that. Okay, then can I wallow?
I mean, yeah, that doesn't fall under the category of, dying. The only thing is, it's like, yes, you can, like, wallow, but then you gotta come back out of it.
Alright, that's a fair deal. I'll try. We should probably let him rest, maybe sleep it off. I don't know. I do the physical fighting, I don't do the mental stuff, I don't know. Anytime I get hurt, it's just, you put a band-aid over it and walk away. So, don't know. But you need bed rest, he points at Aiden. Aiden, like, takes a pillow and covers his head.
Yeah, we should get back. And as I kind of go to, like, walk out of the room, I turn around and I, like, point to Aiden and I'm just like, the offer still stands, and I just want you to know you're gonna get better, because I'm gonna become the scariest villain anyone's ever seen, and you're gonna be around to see it.
He just shakes his head. You hear a very, like, muffled, I love you.
I love you and all that mushy stuff.
That's classic Sylvia. He says, going over.
We're villains, like, we're not supposed to be sappy.
Oh, yeah, but he's definitely off. He's definitely, like, quiet. Like, that's not normal. Yeah, just in case, though, it is okay right now to sort of be sappy and stuff. In case the worst, I don't really know what to expect.
I'm gonna kind of go up to him. I'm gonna, like, get up on my tiptoes and, like, shove my hand and like, at his mouth and be like, stop, nope, shut up, nope. We're not even gonna go there. We're not even gonna go there, because he's gonna recover. He's gonna get better. We're not even gonna go there.
Alright then, you little hellion. I'll make us something to eat, and just have fun with your friend. You saved the city, and I'm not praising you for that, but it's to preserve your future endeavors, so I guess. he's sort of, like, rummaging through the cabinets and stuff now.
I mean, in the process of, like, saving the city, we destroyed robots. I smacked a few heroes around.
Ah!
I showed up Golden Light. It was great. She hates me. It was hilarious.
So you talked to Golden Light.
We didn't really talk. It was like, I was destroying things and, like, flipping her off, being like, I'm better than you. And she got all mad, like, huff, huff.
And you drew her attention. Sylvia, how many times have I told you? She's our arch nemesis. She's dangerous.
I know that. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm trying to prove to her that we're better than she is.
But she doesn't know that. Never mind.
No, what? What? Doesn't know that I'm a villain? I mean, everyone kind of knows I'm a villain.
Yeah, just be careful around her, especially. You saw what she did to him.
He did that?
Gave him more scars than I have.
Heroes are always like, we're the best, but then they do scummy stuff and then they get away with it.
Yeah, you sure do. Enough happy stuff. Go be terrible somewhere else. He says, shooing you off.
I'm gonna kind of look at him and be like, you can't tell me what to do. And I look over and I see, like, the bottle of, like, dish soap on the counter. And I'm just gonna, like, knock it over on its side and be like, rebelling against parental figures.
That's a girl. That's my girl. He says.
I keep smiling at him as I go back to my room. I kind of come in and I take a breath. I kind of look up at her and I, like, cross the room.
Are you good?
Yeah. My dad's just, his powers are weird, and it's like, I guess it's like a muscle where if you don't use it, it just kind of shrivels up and doesn't exist anymore.
Oh. Whew.
Yeah, but I think I know how I'm going to fix it.
Oh?
It's a 2-bird, 1-stone thing. It'll help my dad, and it will give us a name in the city.
She leans forward.
And I'm like gonna stand in front of her, and I'm like deadly serious. We're going to take down Golden Light.
To the rescue!
Yeah,
Oh.
your fucking scream! This thing turns its head at you with like a crack, and it's just like,
I've been waiting for you to come. I just knew you couldn't resist.
y'all are about to run forward, and Mushio stands in front of you, and he's like, wait! Don't let him touch you! If he touches
You
you,
can't be
it's
serious.
game over!
Okay, so this time around, it's super patchworky. There's no color coordination at all. He had to just like quickly put something together. He has put zero thought into today's outfit because he was like, well, it's time to go to hell, I guess.
And hell you are in. Around you, the classroom's in complete disarray. The desks are all pushed to the side. It's definitely very apocalyptic in here. Comfort Crab is nowhere to be seen. There's these battle plans drawn up on the board. The only thing standing is the podium. All the windows are blocked up by bookshelves. Yeah, and there stands the doctor. Just one hand dripping with goo. Just nasty black tar dripping onto the floor. His tail swishing back and forth as he's cornering Roos, who's just terrified out of their mind. Meanwhile, the robot is doing absolutely nothing because the robots are programmed to protect Brightside students, and these NPCs are in fact not students.
So nice of you to join us.
You two, get behind me. And the
What?
side all...
It's been a long time, Killswitch.
What?
You know,
You?
I really have to thank you. None of this would be possible without you.
Toby,
Your
what's he
idea
saying?
was just genius to replicate the artifacts in such a way. We literally would have never been able to make an army like this. And now it's all finally coming true.
I need to have a long talk with my parents.
Toby, take a couple steps back.
Give me a second. I have an idea.
And you, civilian, back up.
I want to do the op back up, and I have a move called change sides. Literally, I'm gonna walk up. I'm gonna.
Fucking hoe! You fucking hoe!
Are you gonna check this there right now?
If I mislead a freaking enemy by pretending to be on their side, I can roll plus danger. But like, I can literally illusion myself to look corrupted like him and just be like, "Yo."
That is so good. I've been waiting for you to use this.
Oh, well, mark potential. You got a 6.
I'm not gonna spend any team on this because I don't know what's going on. I thought we were gonna play it a certain way, but then he said Killswitch had a good idea about this. Frey doesn't know if he can trust Toby right now.
Dude, actually, literally, the effect of missing this is that on a miss, someone else watching comes to the worst possible conclusion and acts on it.
Okay, here's the worst possible conclusion and what I'm going to do.
Oh god.
I was telling you to back up because I was setting up a trap, which is I was going to use the rug to detain the doctor boy here using my dangerous web.
Yes.
If the effect of missing it is that I come to the worst conclusion and I'm seeing you looking
Yeah, it's
all
almost
spooky
like
right
it's
now.
too
Kill me.
convincing.
I roll plus savior on a hit, I'm gonna basically have you captured. Do you have a +1 because it's Toby?
You have influence. You frick! Oh my god!
God.
You got
Oh, damn,
it.
boy.
Okay, you
Another
trip
one
into
bites
it,
the dust.
and I get an opening or opportunity against you, and presumably the doctor as well.
Yes.
Musio, get everybody else out of here. I've got this.
Geo moves.
So the rug like pulls this way, and then like comes up around him.
Okay, so I literally just pop up like trying to improv a conversation, like not aware that you're doing this yet. Of course, according to this plan that we've always had. I mean, you stop.
Toby, what is going on here?
What is the meaning of this? Let me go.
Dude. Hey. Wait,
No.
Wait, you caught him. No, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's fine. Wait, I'll turn this off.
So you lied to me!
Is this
Some
a
things
double
never
cross?
change, I assume.
Double cross.
Dude, didn't we literally just go for my illusion things again? I was trying to distract him, and actually that worked
Or are
exactly
you trying
perfect.
to distract me by masking yourself again like this?
Wait, what?
Hey! You have my stone!
Mushio stops and distracts and turns around. No, I have no such thing. He says as the stone's floating right next to him.
Don't pay attention to him. Just keep getting them out of here.
The bot is not cooperating.
Toby and I. The
So
bot
it's-
doesn't matter, obviously.
Actually, wait. The bot, I'm a Brightside student in danger. Bot!
Good job, Toby. Bot's going after Frey now.
Oh, shit, wait. No way.
I wasn't gonna say anything.
Do I have time to extend my rug trap to this thing as well?
If you want to roll for it, sure.
Good job, 9.
That'll work. That'll work. 9.
You always got a good roll. So envious.
Right?
No, man, you're
This
too
is-
good. I can't defeat you. Ah! Yeah, so the robot's coming over, like,
This is my story now.
just like protect the student, and then you just like wrap it up, and it just like stops. It doesn't even fight. What? You have a corruption stone? What's wrong with you? Nico says, shaking Michio. Michio's just like, I don't know. Roos is crying. The nurse is crying. Cameron's just like, shut up, you idiots. Let's get out of here. They have them captured. Let's go. She's dragging Nico, and only Nico.
Yeah, I'm running out of rug here. I can only hold them for so long.
Okay, then call the flare. Get everyone else in here so we can at least detain this doctor for longer.
That was the flare.
That was timed very well. I was gonna...
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
Ringtone.
The power I have. You have no idea.
Kinda don't need to. You're a little wacky.
And I already have you totally wrapped up in this rug, so...
Meanwhile, these guys are sneaking. Roos definitely looks at you, because you've definitely rescued Roos before. There's
I
like
have.
a moment of like realization, but just so brief as they make their freaking run for it. I'm gonna try and get some help. You guys just
Yeah,
keep
please.
doing hero things. Yep.
Yep, we're not gonna stop.
Y'all went running this way. Lucid also happened to be coming this way. When you notice across the street, you know, amidst all the burning and screaming, a group of really shady individuals with an artifact.
I know that I am not in the most healthiest of circumstances. Lucid took no damage, right?
Lucid's fine.
What if I kind of try and either convince or dare him that he can't take the gem from those?
Oh
from
my
those guys?
god. That's provoke. If you want to roll plus superior, you could provoke Lucid to go and fight them for you.
Please, give me Core's luck. Please.
12, you did it.
Damn!
You got a
Whoa.
Lucid's just kind of like, they see this and they're like, oh shit. Oh damn. Oh my god, that's a lot of bad guys.
Wow. Huh.
What are they doing?
Wait, and what do they have there?
Get behind the car.
That
I'm gonna look through the windows like we're in a cool spy movie.
seems to me that they are carrying some sort of stone.
Oh great.
Is that the spirit? Is that one of the spirit stones?
God, how did they get one? Are we supposed to like give
I
all
don't
those
know.
back to the stupid red spark guy or something?
Perhaps there's no way that we can really get this with just us, right?
No, like we could do it, or I mean, Day and I could probably do it. I mean,
Really? You can do it all by yourself? I doubt it.
all right, all right. If you don't believe me, I'll go over there right now.
Wait,
walks
no.
over, takes a defensive stand. These guys just don't even budge. They just look over at this little pink-haired child with a dragon.
I'm so evil. I'm so bad.
Points a finger at them and is like, that artifact belongs to us! Super poorly acted. Black Crow doesn't even say anything, just motions with one wing and begins walking away with these two. And now the Red Boots are gonna get ready to kick Lucid's ass. This dude's making a break for the ladder.
Oh, that's great. I will take it upon myself to intercept the dude climbing the ladder real quick. I could probably use the part that was given to me from Sam to kind of build like a miniature version of that to go up and try and take it from that other guy as well.
Oh my god! Like make a rocket arm and like punch him off the building or something.
I actually will do the rocket arm idea to try and snatch it.
I'm gonna say plus
Okay,
freak
do I
because
look
you're
that as
you're
well?
building something on the spot for this. You're kind of like quickly reprogramming this thing to be a
Alright.
rocket arm, when it's
Rolling
clearly
for-
not. Call an ambulance,
Alright,
but
rolling
not
for
for me! Oh no!
Oh, 6.
Oh, I could use the team here.
I think
Use
Lucid is
team.
helping him enough.
After these guys like pull out their imaginary like glowy weapons and like magic bullshit, Lucid just sort of laughs and is just like, yeah, I've dealt with you all before. I know exactly what you're up to. You're always after these stupid artifacts. And you're not getting away with it. No, not on my watch. And Lucid, power for the day is gravity. So these guys just go wee into the sky, stops this guy, and holds him so you can sick it to him.
With the arm that I got from our lovely Sam, I aimed carefully and I fired it, but instead of the rocket arm grabbing the artifact, it just knocks it out of the dude's hand.
Oh.
It bounces off onto the ground.
Oh. The rocket arm just... And this dude just goes... New. He gets thrown that way. These guys are still floating. Like, Lucid's not stopping. Like, they are just going up. Lucid has one hand towards these guys in the sky, and then one hand towards the other group of bad guys, but obviously they can't be lifted up as much because they're a lot heavier. But this artifact sort of just goes ding, ding, and rolls on the ground. It's cracked. You might have an issue. I'm gonna roll for how bad of an issue you have. Oh, you have an issue! What the fuck?
Alright, is it like sucking everything in right now?
We don't have an Amari, so I can't tell you that.
God.
Mhm.
Okay. Guess I'll just go ahead and rush over to grab it really quickly, and I realize that it's been fucked, and I'm like, oh shit.
If you want to try and fix it, I'd have you roll plus savior. Damn!
Ooh, wow, you got 14.
Damn!
Oh, damn, B! Okay!
He can fix anything.
It makes total sense because you just specialize in the gemstones, so you really would know how to fix it.
With some of the tools that I've gotten to help fix these gems, I was able to do it successfully, and hopefully it can further from anything being released or sucked into this gemstone. Lucid, I got it. We can go ahead and bolt.
Lucid hears that and is like, turns off their powers. These three sort of like boom, 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 like onto their butts. The other guys, however, you just hear like distant, boom. Whoops. They're fine.
All right, come on, let's
They're
run,
probably
let's go.
fine. It's good. I'm a really good hero. We have some broken red moon guys. Dude, those guys are following us. Yeah, they're following you. Your flares are going off.
Done the conversation with Miranda, I just head back, check on my flare, I guess.
Amari was told something. The ghost that's been hanging around Amari, he went to go look for Amari's biological mother. That, for some reason, is all Amari is thinking about right now. As, like, the flare goes off, they do, like, realize something is wrong, and they're like, oh, God, what the hell is it? Yeah, they look, and it's the school, and as Amari's turning, like, maybe Amari feels a hand on their shoulder.
Yeah, she's just like, hey, where are you running off to?
There's trouble down at Brightside at the school. Some friends need help.
Seems our work isn't done yet, huh?
Is there nothing else out here that you guys need to do?
I was gonna leave that up to the brothers. I'm really interested in your capabilities. I mean, both of them combined could not do what you pretty much single-handedly just did.
Amari's like, can we worry about
there are
my
people in
abilities too?
danger! That's right! Let's
Yeah.
go! Cosmo! She like
Amari
waves.
goes.
Cosmo, come with us! Connor, you might see that all of this is going down really nearby. And Wyatt's just sort of like, danger! We are needed! Human, will you join us in our efforts to save the other humans?
Yeah, that's my plan. Let's go.
Oh, even more reason, let's go! And Josie just sort of like, oh my god. Backup is certainly on the way.
Sorry, Toby, you just
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm sorry.
kind
I
of
scared you,
scared
man.
me
Yeah.
a little bit. A
I
little too
should have.
convincing.
I mean, yeah, was kind of raised by liars. Sorry.
It's
Oh, jeez.
fine.
You all just ran in and took a defensive circle around this.
Can I assess the
I don't know.
situation?
Yes.
7 with a -2. Can I just use that hit to make the connection that this guy's a little too keen on getting his black goop on people?
Yeah.
I wouldn't get too close, you guys. This guy seems a little bit too keen on getting his black goop on people.
Wait.
Whatever it is, it can't be good.
What are you talking about?
Please step back. I'm not joking.
Okay.
Amari, yeah, literally, like, he just showed up in the classroom. I don't know how the hell this happened. We just
Did
need...
he track us? Like, what?
So far, he's tied up. Is there anything we can do to, like, I don't know, knock him out? Should we question him? What should we do?
I mean, how do we knock him out without touching him?
Throw a desk at him.
Okay, I'll do that.
Somebody else want
Picks
to
up
do
desk.
that? I'm a little bit.
No,
moment.
Mustio's freaking out.
I have a crazy idea. I'm actually cured for today.
Oh,
This
perfect.
is going to sound insane, but what if I touch the infected? Would that make them cured, at least for a bit?
I don't think so. I think it's just gonna give you whatever he's got.
Have
Please
you ever
don't try it.
Have you ever tried that before and anything else?
I'm still really liking the desk idea.
Connor, you said that, and Mustio thinks for a second. He walks over to you, opens up his scythe, and slits a tiny little cut on his hand. And he pulls it out, and he just says, "Cure me."
Oh.
So try, Connor.
Connor reaches out.
Roll for it.
We're gonna roll for it,
Roll
BB.
here.
So I place his palm on Chiva's hand.
12. Ooh, good job.
Oh.
Definitely work.
All right. This is the part where I tell you, yeah, Connor, you have healing capabilities. This is one of your powers you did not know you had, but you just literally unlocked because you figured it out.
I'm sorry, is Mustio sick?
Mustio holds up his hand.
Never mind. Is it?
He cut himself, and I just healed his cut.
He can
Oh,
heal.
sorry. I'm a little focused on the whole rug thing.
Amari is gonna throw up a flare emote just to reinforce the binding.
Yes, you should.
Thanks. Thank you.
Sam just keeps his hand on the desk, ready to like pull it, like throw it at like any given moment. Just stands there, just in case. He's just gonna hold this tight.
I see the corrupted guy, and I start approaching him kind of slowly with my hand
God.
out, ready to touch him.
Don't touch me. You stay away.
I'm gonna take that as a good sign that this might actually work.
No, it will absolutely not work.
Then why don't you want him to touch him? I mean, he seemed pretty keen on touching people before until this guy showed up.
You're not helping.
I don't.
Okay, so we're gonna keep this.
What are you waiting for, Contagion? Just cure him.
Don't touch me. Please. I don't want to hurt you.
Wait,
Go
what?
ahead and roll.
I'm gonna say savior because you're legit trying to save this man's. This is gonna be a very scary roll. Oh, Connor.
No potential though.
I don't know how to tell you this, Connor.
I'm dead, am I?
Not
Did
dead.
any of the corruption hit him?
The corruption. Okay, Mans is literally rolled up like a burrito in a rug, and then trapped in a rainbow bubble. And then Connor comes up, sticks his hand into it, and the guy is literally screaming for you to not, but you do it anyway. And boy, oh boy, Connor.
Huh?
Boy, oh boy, are you susceptible to corruption. Yeah, sorry.
No.
You're mine now.
Guys.
Man.
Sam, desk time. Sam, it's desk time.
Yeah. Seeing things are going awry, I attempt to throw the desk and hopefully it'll just hit the bad guy, and
Not
then we
that
can
one,
figure
Sam.
out
That's the one we have tied up.
Rolling to throw the desk, would that be danger or would that be free? Because I engaging a threat or unleashing powers.
I mean, you just have super strength. I'm just gonna say you can throw the desk.
Cool.
Amari, if you want to like let down the barrier, ball Sam through the desk sort of thing, like to let it in.
That's the exact opposite of what Amari wants right now.
I mean, that's the only way your desk is gonna get through. Otherwise, the desk just bounces off and like probably hits Connor.
Yeah, I know. Amari does not want the desk to hit the doctor because if it hits the doctor, then the doctor might like get goop all over the desk, and then everybody's gonna get fucking corrupted. So
It ricochets and hits Connor.
he's
Okay.
contained right now.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna make Connor take a powerful blow now. Ah!
Oh, he took a 10 and a full hit.
Dies,
Good
not
job.
good. All right.
Nice throw.
Here's the worst part. Hey, Connor, you still have a choice here. You can remove yourself, flee, pass out, etc. Lose control of yourself or your powers in a terrible way. Yeah, Contagion. What do you want to do? You could either die or you could just spread this shit even further. Your choice.
Let's spread the disease.
Yeah!
I'm going down. You're going
now, Wendy, homie.
Why?
Anybody have an idea that they want to try and stop this from happening?
I kind of do. So, my idea, because Sam is that kind of person, and like was like, okay, well, you know, I survived it the first time.
Sam, no.
Let's just tackle Connor to the ground.
Oh no.
Nope, Mari's not
my-
doing that shit. Like, have a solar wind go in, like, this direction. Like, try to blow Connor back into these desks.
Would you be able to put like a barrier around him instead?
I'd have to roll for it because I don't have any more bird.
I don't even know how this feels like to be sick.
Hold
Oh
on.
my
Do I have
God.
Oh.
I have no idea how
Yeah.
it feels. Last got through hell.
I don't think he's doing good.
Is this freak or savior? It
5.
doesn't matter.
You got 5.
So everybody sees Connor sort of revving up and saying like, you're gonna be sick like me. And then everybody looks like they're gonna go at once. Like all of you, like all 4 of you. But it happens just okay enough. Mushio has been hiding his powers pretty much this entire campaign. You're just gonna get a small glimpse of it. Connor, you get psychically, magically thrown up into the air and held there. And at the same time, Amari throws the moat out, and it goes around Sam!
Ah.
Sam's in
Fair.
the bubble, and Connor's just floating in air above,
Bubonic plague.
pretty much just facing the ceiling, and Mushio's just basically like standing there with his hand up like, ah, trying to keep him up there, looking at the adults and being like, is anyone going to help us?
Oh my God.
She just sort of like takes off her helmet and gets close. This isn't you. This isn't you. You can snap out of it. Listen, Will, I know you. This is not you. I'm gonna see how he takes that real quick. Corruption Wuptiony starts going crazy wazy and he just starts screaming.
I think we've got the whole restraining thing kind of down at this point.
Yeah.
We need something besides restraining to resolve this.
Kill him!
Kill him!
Newbie!
You guys, all we need to do is, you know,
Kill him.
just knock them out so that we can safely transport them somewhere where we can get this black tar garbage figured out.
Okay.
So the objective is to knock them out
Without
Sure.
killing them.
without killing them.
I mean, blood first trauma is nature's snooze button, and then I'm gonna just bonk Mr. Doctor's head on the floor a couple times.
So is it cartoon style? You roll him up and you're like beating the ground like he's rolled up in a newspaper, like he's a fly.
I just raise him up as high as I can and slam jam him on the ground.
He's gonna mark a condition, but he's not out yet.
I do it more.
Could you like tighten up the rug even more to where he can pass out?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm
Choke
just,
him out?
I'm just gonna like boa constrict this guy.
Alright, yeah, you start to do that, but then you hear these kids screaming like, stop! Stop! That's my dad! Please don't hurt him!
I'm not gonna kill him.
Please don't
I
hurt him!
just need him to go to sleep. He's just gonna go to sleep. It's gonna be fine.
He's just gonna go to sleep.
No, he's not!
He's gonna go night-night.
That's a great thing to tell your children.
Wyatt's crying.
Cosmo,
Don't-
maybe your kids shouldn't be here for this.
It's okay. We're gonna take care of it. I'll
God,
take care
this
of
is
it.
such a
Cosmo's gonna do something now.
Ah.
For Cosmo. Oh man, she got a good roll. Cosmo. The only way that she could do this comfortably, safely, she has very cool, like, cosmic powers, like very starry, magical gravity powers. She also has a bit of, like, vitality absorption. So essentially, she's going to take most of the life out of him and just hold it for a little bit until he passes out. And she does this through the most painful wince. And he's just dangling there, just floating there. And she's just like shaking her head like, oh my god. Okay,
Okay, now the other one. Quickly, please.
I have to just focus on this. I can't mess this up.
No.
If I get let out, I can maybe do it on the other one. But
I do take some rug and just kind of like put it in his mouth so he starts freaking screaming so much.
Mushio's just like holding him there too, like, I don't know how much longer I could do this, but I could probably do something similar.
Okay, but just do it quickly because he's crazy and trying to infect us.
Cool. Let's see if Mushio's gonna strangle Connor today. Oh, thank you, Jesus
damn, 12.
Christ!
He did good.
Thank you, Jesus! Oh, so he quite literally does exactly what Cosmo does. Like, perfectly. Scarily.
So, this is a great life experience for the kids.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Wait, who are you?
Well, I'm Night Terror.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. Comfort Crab. You remember him.
My name is Vigor Mortis. I will be your new teacher.
Humans. So quick to destroy what you're afraid of.